The crypto industry is buzzing with big news today. The new measure that Congress passed requires Ripple to go public through an initial public offering. This is a huge win for the XRP army, who have been waiting for this moment for a long time. This new law is a game changer because it not only makes Ripple list on the stock market, but it also makes sure that XRP holders have first dibs on shares in the impending IPO. Think about how your XRP tokens could become shares in one of the most promising companies in the blockchain sector. This could completely change your investment portfolio. This bill is meant to give faithful holders and community members a special chance to own a piece of Ripple itself, which will help the firm engage with its fans on a deeper level. This isn't simply a rumor. It's a smart approach that fits with the growing need for more openness and rules in the crypto business, making things more the bill. The approval of the measure changes how lawmakers, institutional investors, and the general public see cryptocurrencies like XRP in a big way. Congress is basically giving Ripple and its technology the green light by making it go public. This moves the discourse away from speculation and toward genuine asset assessment. Ripple will get a new influx of money from this IPO, which it may use to grow its partnerships, speed up innovation, and expand its worldwide payment network. This is a big deal for XRP investors because once Ripple goes public, the market will finally be able to give the firm a clear value. Many analysts think this will cause XRP's price to go up. Think about Tesla's IPO in 2010 to have a better idea of what this means. It was a turning point in the stock market that caught the attention of investors all over the world. Investors who bought shares at the IPO made a lot of money as Tesla expanded into a trillion-dollar company. Their first investments grew several times over, making them very rich. Many experts think that Ripple's IPO might have the same effect on XRP, sending its price well beyond $500 and maybe even higher as institutional investors rush in. You can feel the thrill. The comparison is evident. Getting in early, before the IPO excitement really takes off, might mean huge profits for XRP holders and ordinary investors. In these cases, timing is everything. Because of this, there is a great sense of urgency to acquire XRP right now. As more investors learn about it, the window of opportunity may close soon. If you want to get the priority share allocation and make the most money, you need to move immediately before the market reacts and prices go up. Don't let this chance to make a lot of money pass you by. Ripple has been looking for more clear rules for years, and the new law is likely to provide that. One of the main problems that XRP has had to deal with is not knowing if it is a security. Ripple will have to follow strict financial rules when it goes public. This will make institutional investors and partners feel more confident that the company is real. This level of openness and oversight is very important for Ripple's long-term growth and could lead to new markets and partnerships that were not possible before. It's a win-win situation for Ripple and its community. The measure also has wording that favors XRP holders, making sure they get first dibs on the IPO shares. This means that people who have supported Ripple by holding XRP will be the first to get shares. This will turn digital tokens into real ownership holdings in the company. This new method makes it hard to tell the difference between owning cryptocurrencies and investing in stocks, which gives retail investors a one-of-a-kind chance. The XRP army has been outspoken and dedicated through years of legal challenges and market changes. Now, They are ready to enjoy the rewards of their patience and faith in Ripple's goal. The excitement around this IPO has already had an effect on the market. The amount of XRP being traded has gone up a lot, and the price charts reflect bullish patterns that are similar to those seen during prior breakthrough phases. A lot of technical analysts are pointing to a traditional cup and handle formation, which might imply a big surge as the IPO date gets closer. People are quite excited about the forthcoming IPO, and social media is buzzing about what it could imply for XRP's value. This momentum is making it possible for prices to go up, and early investors will benefit the most. The news of the IPO and the reports that Ripple is working with more big banks are making people even more excited. People are talking about the possibility that Ripple is about to announce arrangements with some of the biggest banks and payment networks in the world. If this happens, XRP's usefulness in the real world would go up a lot. This mix of clear laws, being listed on public exchanges, and being used by institutions might send XRP's price into new territory. It's not just talk. These changes suggest a big change in how XRP fits within the global financial system. The IPO that is coming up will also help Ripple come up with new ideas. Ripple can speed up projects relating to cross-border payments, CBDCs, and decentralized finance with more money from public investors. This will make XRP an even more important digital asset. The company's strategy includes big plans to add XRP to additional payment corridors all across the world. This will make it an essential instrument for transactions that are easy and cheap. This growth that keeps happening makes XRP an even better long-term investment. It's important to protect your XRP holdings. Right now, if you're wondering how to get ready, you can get priority shares and make money off the expected price rise if you buy XRP before the IPO announcement. To stay up to date on the IPO timeframe and the precise conditions for share distribution, it's also a good idea to keep an eye on official Ripple channels and regulatory filings. In these circumstances, timing is crucial. If you miss the early window, you could miss out on a lot of money. People in the larger crypto community are really happy with this news. A lot of people think this means that the crypto business is finally becoming more accepted and integrated with traditional finance. The Ripple IPO might set a standard for other crypto businesses to follow, starting a new age in which public markets for digital assets work together and support one another. The sector has required this clear regulation and market validation to get out of years of ambiguity and instability. In short, the new crypto bill that Congress enacted requiring Ripple's IPO is a major event in the history of Ripple and the XRP ecosystem. This law represents a big change for Ripple and the whole cryptocurrency ecosystem. It guarantees that XRP holders will be the first to get shares, giving them a unique chance to be at the forefront of this financial revolution. It also predicts a huge price increase like Tesla's IPO, which saw unprecedented growth in investor interest, and it brings long-awaited regulatory clarity to one of the most innovative companies in crypto. People think that this transparency will make investors feel better and keep the market stable. Now is the perfect time to buy XRP and get ready for what may be one of the best chances in crypto.